Right, so snorkel's on. She's looking pretty good, pretty happy with how it's all come up. Next step's actually to get some bar work on. So it's booked in at ARB, which is actually directly next door to us, which is fortunate. So we'll take it down there. They're going to look it over and get some bar work onto this thing. So yeah, they need it for a couple of days, which is cool. But it's going to look unreal when it's when we get it back. So yeah, fingers crossed it all fits nicely.
G'day guys, here we are at ARB Thornley. So we are fortunate enough, these guys have let us in to watch some of the major components go on. So come with me and let's check it out. In the workshop, the boys have just managed to cut the bumper. They've got the underbody protection underneath, and we're going to carry on with a bit of the side step install and get this bull bar sitting up there.
Morning guys, so we're back at the workshop. We picked up the car from ARB late yesterday. ARB have done a stack of work to it, still a heap more to go, but we want to show you quickly what's actually been done so far by ARB and why we chose specific products that we did. So starting at the very front, we've got the ARB Summit Bar. So it's a bull bar, good quality bull bar. It's got obviously loops, got the points for UHF and lights and winch compatible and all that sort of stuff, LED lights in the front. A lot of people question why have we stuck with ARB. Simply because we know it's tried, tested, it's worked. We've had it on several cars before and it hasn't let us down. My last car went straight up to Cape York within the first 700 kilometres that we owned it, and it tapped the wall of gunshot and left a very small mark on the side, but it held up beautifully. So have been running ARB bull bars for a few years and just been really happy with how they've performed. We've also gone, obviously the scrub bars, which run down through to the side steps down the bottom. You might be wondering why we've gone basically all black. A lot of people go color coded. Nothing wrong with color coded. It's just that we find from our general use around in the bush, especially if you're going through tight tracks and whatnot, that the color coding actually scrubs very, very quickly. And before you know it, you've got this beautiful bull bar, especially if it's white or nice silver or anything like that. And all of a sudden you've got scrape marks through it. You've got dings and everything that you can see very, very clearly. Beautiful thing about the black is it's easy to repair. Good can of spray paint and a little bit of care covering the rest of the camper up, rest of the car up, I should say. And you're right as rain. Give it a quick clean up and she looks as good as new. So yeah, it might not look as flash as a, well, it's personal preferencing. Might not look as flash as color coded, but I actually like the contrast of the black over the white or the black bar over any color car really. Underneath we've gone the under vehicle protection. So again, we've gone the full ARB kit. fits in nicely with the bull bar. It all bolts in really easy. Means that there's no sort of trying to modify other bits and pieces to make it all fit. We've gone twin recovery points. The beauty about these recovery points is they actually sit at a bit of an angle. They're not pointing downwards, which means a lot of recovery points you'll get, and they'll actually be pointing downwards towards the ground. These sit at a bit of an angle. It means they sit up high. It's not the first point of contact. It's not going to keep smacking into the ground every time you run into thing. It's just something to keep in mind. I'm definitely not advocating you should go and buy ARB. It's just a bit of kit that we found that we've liked and we've stuck with over the years. What they've also done for us is the new ARB Base Rack through the Toy Tough brand, which is a lot of tents and awnings and the like. We do a lot of different testing for rooftop tents. It means that we can easily throw rooftop tents onto there, different types of awnings. It will have a tent going on it very, very soon. So we can put max tracks on, we can put high lift jacks, anything, solar panels, all that sort of jazz. Haven't worked out exactly how we're going to kit up the roof rack, but we'll come to that. So that's pretty much the only thing left that ARB have got to do is actually put a rear bar on it. So we've organised a rear bar, Kmart rear bar with a single wheel carrier. Because of all the delays with all the shipping and everything else, Kmart couldn't get the bar to us in time to put it on with the rest of it. That's cool. It's booked in 3 or 4 weeks' time, and the rear bar will go straight on. And so that's pretty much what ARB have done. Next stage is actually wheels and tyres. This will probably make the biggest difference to the overall look of the car. We've got something really, really cool that we've lined up. We actually had all the tyres fitted to the rims yesterday, all balanced and whatnot. We've just got to do a few little small tweaks to make it all work. But that's going to be coming up very soon. So make sure you check out the next episode as part of the build series. So we'll show you what wheels and tyres we've picked. And actually how we've gotten them onto this beast. Thanks very much, guys.